Let me start with a simple question. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately noticed someone very special? Not because they were loud, not because they were flashy, but because something about them felt different. They didn't speak right away. They didn't try to impress anyone, but somehow people noticed them. People leaned into them. People respected them. Now here is the real question. What do they have that most people don't? It's not looks and it's not money. It's not status or presence. Today we live in a world where everyone is talking, everyone is explaining, everyone is trying to prove himself or chase attention. But the most powerful people, they have learned something most people never will. Silence can be louder than words. And so, by the end of this talk, you will understand how attraction really works, why chasing never works, how confidence is communicated before you ever speak, and how to make people feel your presence without forcing anything. This is not manipulation. This is not pretending to be someone you are not. This is about alignment, energy, and self-mastery. So let's begin. First, why words are overrated. Most people believe confidence is something you say. I'm confident. I know my worth. I'm not insecure. But here is the truth. The moment you have to say it, you already lost it. The moment you have to say I'm confident, you have not demonstrated confidence. Think about animals in the wild. The strongest one doesn't make the most noise. It doesn't explain itself. It doesn't seek validation. It simply exists. And the environment responds. Humans are not different. Before you speak, people already feel it. Your certainty or doubt, your comfort or needness, your strength or fear. Studies shows that within the first 7 seconds of meeting someone, their brain has already decided how to categorize you, not based on what you said, but on posture, eye contact, movement, pace or stillness. Stillness is especially important. Nervous people fidget. Insecure people rush. Confident people are comfortable with silence. Silence communicates. I'm not afraid of this moment. Second lesson to learn is the law of attraction nobody talks about. What do you think is the real attraction? Attraction is based on polarity. One person is grounded, the other leans in. One person is centered, the other becomes curious. Here is what most people mess up. They chase, they overtext, they overexplain, they overgive, and they overinvest too early. And chasing kills attraction. You may ask why? Because when you chase, you signal, I need this more than you do. Needness repels, groundedness attracts. Now listen carefully. The person who is willing to walk away has the power. That doesn't mean being cold. It doesn't mean playing games. It means your life is already full. Silence works because it creates space. And in space, the other person fills the gap with curiosity, emotion, and imagination. If you ever wondered why they lose interest or why they start chasing after I pull back, this is why. Now the third lesson to learn, how silence creates desire. Silence does 3 powerful things. First, it creates mystery. People are drawn to what they don't fully understand. If you explain everything, you remove intrigue. Second, it forces projection. When you are quiet, people project their own thoughts and emotions onto you. That's why silence feels intense. And third, it signals self-control. The ability to not react impulsively is rare and deeply attractive. Here's a simple example. Someone says something provocative. Most people rush to respond, but a confident person pauses. They let the moment breathe. That pause says, I am in control, and control is magnetic. Fourth lesson to learn, silent power is everyday interactions. Let's make this practical. Eye contact. Not staring, not avoiding, calm, relaxed eye contact, especially while you listening. People feel seen and valued. The second one, posture. Your body tells a story before your mouth does. Straight spine, relaxed shoulders, slow movements. Rushed movements signals anxiety. The third one, voice pace. You don't need to talk fast. Fast talking is equal to nervous energy. Slow speech communicates authority. And the fourth one, pauses. Pauses are powerful. They let your words land. Never rush to fill silence. Silence works for you. And the fifth lesson, why walking away changes everything. One of the hardest lessons in this life is this. If someone can easily imagine life with you, you have made yourself too available. Scarcity creates value, not artificial scarcity, natural scarcity. You have goals, you have standards, you have a life. Walking away doesn't mean rejection, it means self-respect. And self-respect is felt instantly. People chase what they feel they might lose. And the sixth and last lesson for today, the balance, the strength without arrogance. Now a warning, silent power is not about ego, it's not about dominance, and it's not about manipulation. True confidence is calm. It doesn't need to prove, and it doesn't need to win every moment. Silence combined with warmth is unstoppable. Be present, be kind, be grounded. That's the real power. And lastly, let me leave you with this. You don't need to be louder. You don't need to try harder. You don't need to chase. You need to be centered. Because when you are centered, people feel it. Respect follows. Attraction happens naturally. And bear in mind, my friend, the world responds to the energy you carry, not to the words you say. So the next time you feel the urge to explain, to chase, or to force, pause. Stand still and let your presence speak. Thank you for watching so far, and don't forget to subscribe and to support my channel for new content like this. And if you need help with self-development, psychology, or any problem you are facing in your life, then feel free to book a free consultation from the link in my description.